Welcome back to another episode of the WinonaKicks podcast. Today we are talking about potentially another sneaker of the year from Nigel and potentially the worst follow-up signature shoe that I've ever seen.
Oh my God, that's brutal. We also got a sneak preview of the new Kith and On collection, thanks to Ronnie Feig himself. I think another sneak preview of what could possibly be the new Air Max Day shoe. No one's really sure. And obviously, hey, a lot more. But sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode. Brick after brick, Nigel is not done with the Air Jordan 4. We kind of knew this. We've seen this shoe around, I think, since the beginning of the brick by brick rollout. These look better. These look better, in my opinion. These are sick. Kind of a play on the fire red Air Jordan 4. A few little sneaky details, thanks to Nigel Sylvester, kind of showing them off on Instagram. But what do you think about these? You think this is shoe of the year? Contender?
This way better than the first release, and I don't even think it's close. And the reason I say that is because you get the heritage of the Fire Red 4. I mean, the Fire Red 4 is one of the most iconic Jordan 4 models to ever release, so you get that element in there. All red shoes, tough to rock. These, I feel like you could rock daily. I mean, realistically, daily. Yeah. Like it just has that DNA of a shoe that's been out for 40 years. So it's like you can wear it a lot easier. Plus, it's a little play with the sail elements from Nigel, the back heel tab. Yeah, the last model, I was like, all right, like if I get the brick by bricks, like nice to have them someday. This one I need for sure. I'm very curious on the material on the upper, though. It looks kind of like that puffy leather, which I'm not a huge fan of. Kind of on the back heel, you can see it, but we're still early on it, so we don't know yet.
He said it's full grain leather, I believe was the term he used in his video, because I don't know if you saw, he just did kind of an in-hand breakdown showing all the little details, everything that's different. He said, great leather. I don't know if I really trust that. It's one of those things like you kind of got to get it in hand and really tell. A few standout details to me. The back heel tab is actually embroidered on. It's not like that plastic stamp sort of thing that we're used to seeing. I thought it was cool. There's a bike, I think, embroidered on the flap on the back. What else was there? 3M beneath the netting. Everything else is pretty standard to what you would expect from like the original brick by bricks. I think it's a good one. The Fire Red 4 has kind of always been the one I liked the most out of the 4s. Those and like the motorsports, because I like blue a lot. But this is a cool one. I'm glad.
It's funny you mentioned full grain leather, because I learned this a while back, but I was talking to Abby about it, what leather means essentially and the different types of leather. So I figured I'd cover this quick. There's a lot of different meanings when it comes to leather. Think of leather, the actual material of leather, being a 3-part system. There's a top, a middle, and then the bottom is the thickest part. The grain corium junction, and then the corium, and then the flesh is underneath. Full grain leather is using those top 2 portions, so the grain and the corium junction. It is the best. It feels the best. It's like genuine. It's like the best stuff. Best for durability, best for feel, best for everything. Top grain leather uses a little less of the top level, a lot of the middle section, and then a lot of the bottom section. So it's a little less quality. So if you see full grain leather, that's the best. Top grain leather is like the second best. And then if you see genuine leather or anything like leather grade or anything like not leather essentially, but it's trying to be like when they say it's chocolatey chocolate, but it's actually not cocoa beans. It's just chocolate flavoring. Genuine leather is only using a little bit of the middle section as well as a ton of the regular corium. Not great stuff. And a lot of the times with this stuff, they actually do press on patterns such as this. So it's like a rolled out pattern that they inlay into it to make it look premium. So when you say full grain leather on the Nigels, I get excited because that is the best stuff.
That makes sense. I forgot about all that. I love how you had the little infographic pulled up right away. That was hilarious. Props to you.
I literally just looked at that one the other day with Abby, so I was
Yeah.
like, let me cover it, because I didn't know about it until probably 8 months ago when I was researching. I was like, all right, like we talk about nice leather, but it's like when you get down to the nuts and bolts of it, what actually is nice leather? So full grain leather is what you're looking for.
And it's funny because when you hear the word like genuine leather, you think it's good. And that's something, I don't know. I researched it when I used to work at Cole Haan a few years back, because a lot of their shoes would be like, it would tell you basically if it was genuine, full grain, whatever it was. And you see the genuine like little tag on it and you're like, oh, that must be nice. And then you do a little research and it's like, it's fine. It's not like insane, but
it's all marketing. It's all marketing terminology just to sell you on it, essentially.
Seriously, man. But good to know. Good to know. I got to rewatch his video just so I get the real terminology, but I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
We don't have a release date on these yet either.
No.
Look out for the shoe to drop this summer. That's exciting.
That'll be a good one. People are going to
Do you think he's going to go back to back sneaker of the year with this? I don't know. I said it in the intro, just typing it up, but I don't know.
I hope not, because that to me is just kind of boring. And it's like, it's leaning into what, I forget who it was, but like the dude at Nike who was at the Sneaker of the Year event who like typed up a whole thing and he's like, stop giving all these retro releases so much praise. Like they're good, but we're working on new stuff. That's what you should be excited for. Like,
I mean, play devil's advocate. This is new, but it's
but come on,
tying into the old.
It's like saying the Union like ones because they're based on just classic colorways, but a little bit different.
Fair enough.
It's like that can't be a shoe of the year, in my opinion.
Well,
but
realistically, I didn't think last year's Brick by Brick was the shoe of the year, but that was kind of unanimous. Like,
yeah, the marketing was good.
I don't know. I think everything from the campaign, the release, the shoe, everything was like a good B+ to an A-, and all of those elements combined equaled the sneaker of the year. A lot of shoes had A+ in certain categories. A lot of them had B's in the others. So it was like overall that was the best. But I don't know. I feel like we're gonna get some voter fatigue this year. So I don't know if this will be the shoe either. I think it's really nice though.
Yeah,
so
I agree. Moving on from that,
Ronnie.
Kith and On, dude. Have you owned a pair of On shoes? I think you have, right?
I have, yeah. I just deleted the tab from existence. Let me pull it up here.
That's hilarious. I've never owned a pair, and I just don't think it's a shoe that I really want to jump on board with. I'm just not like a big fan of the midsole and it being so like airy and open.
I've had a couple of Ons. I feel like I have another pair that I just got recently, but I have the Kith Ons that they released previously last summer. I got them early spring, and I kind of nuked it because I wore them bike riding and got them super, super, super dirty, and then I have not cleaned them or anything since then, so they're probably destroyed forever. But they're very basic. They're very... I think they're kind of an NPC shoe in a good way because they don't excel in anything. They don't excel in the comfort. They don't excel in the materials. They're nice, but they don't excel in it. The branding's simple. It's not excelling in it though. But they're a really good all around shoe. Like I see a lot of people wearing them. I've heard the term kind of like the billionaire sneakerhead with this brand before, just because I see a lot of people with high net worths wearing this as kind of like, this is, if we're going to wear sneakers, we're going to wear Ons. We're not going to wear Nikes or anything like that. So I've just kind of heard that terminology on the internet. I like them. I'm not like against them. But what we're looking at with the Kith stuff and the K-Tech 1 and the K-Tech 2, pretty enticing. Like,
yeah.
we're stepping into some layering on the materials. We're seeing some suedes. We're seeing some meshes. We're seeing like these almost remind me a lot of the Sakai Nikes that released a couple years ago.
I can see that. And I mean, the cool part is like this is a Kith created silhouette. Like they started from the ground up. Both of these.
Which last year was
shoes.
too.
Oh, was it? I didn't realize that.
Let me pull it up. 2025.
That's kind of cool. And I don't know if you guys saw the video that Ronnie posted. He had his like little Meta Ray-Ban glasses on, just sort of recording everything, showing you the design process. There was a version that said Kith in the midsole, which I thought was kind of cool, but it's a little too corny to me.
I could get with that. I really like the Solomons that have the Kith on the side. I don't know.
I feel like it's different when it's the midsole. I don't know. It looked good.
Fair enough.
Like the pair he showed, I was like, that's not bad, but it just screams it.
Last year's model was very basic compared to what we're seeing this year. It was almost kind of testing the waters of what a collaboration could look like. This year, they're definitely dipping into some more design details. Outsole traction has Kith all over it. The upper has Kith all over it.
Yep. The color palette is great. I mean, that's what Ronnie.
I mean, last year sold out, and I would fully expect these two as well. So
I would go maybe for the green pair, but it's just one of the.
See, this all black pair is pretty clean too. I don't.
It is. It is.
These weren't even on my radar. Now they might be. I think the top down look looks better than the side profile.
Which is
because the side profile, you get that like futuristic side paneling material that I don't really like the look of. It's very synthetic looking, but then you look top down. Okay, maybe I'm tripping because there's two different models. Because I was like, we were looking at the suede ones, and then we're looking at the other ones. I'm like, wait a second, these don't look as good as that. So the suede variants, whatever those are, the K2, it looks like those are nice.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a preference yet. It's going to be a game time decision for me for entering like the raffle to see which I actually get. I feel like, or if I even go for them. I don't know.
I feel cool. Like I just got an alert for this. Like,
I have my phone on Do Not Disturb, and I have something from Kith. So
9 minutes ago, the Kith raffle for the K1, K2 is live. I mean, let's take a peek at it. It might be what status do you have with Kith?
I think I'm like the second court or tier 2.
Okay, that's what I am too. Yep, it is open. All right, let's. I think I'm gonna pick one pair, and if I don't win it, it's not meant to be.
190. That's not terrible.
I figured.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. What should I go for?
I think I'm going for the K-Tech 1 in that green.
Really?
Maybe.
See, I'm getting the Kith photo effect again here. This photo that we're looking at looks different than the one I'm looking at on my phone. The midsole looks a lot more white.
I don't know if I love the double pull tab on the heel.
It's a little funky.
That's why I'm kind of leaning for the K-Tech 1 because it is a little bit more of a. Why is this so difficult to like?
I'm gonna go the all black K-Tech 2.
That seems safe. Is it black or is it brown?
It's like a gray. Sorry for the listeners. We are doing this very spontaneously.
We have to. It's the name of the game. Yeah, I'm doing K-Tech.
You can skip forward like 40 seconds. We'll be good.
Boom. We'll see. I'm kind of peeved at Kith because I got the email last night that I didn't hit on the blue jellyfish. And I can't hit on that.
I didn't even know they had it.
It was a raffle. Dude, I entered the raffle like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And then I guess last night they finally went out. Yeah. And I entered it and completely forgot about it. And then I got the email last night. And I'm like, dude, I can't get a pair. I want them just to try them and see because I get questions about them all the time if they're worth it. Like the $300 price tag, how to style them. I have no idea, dude. I would like a pair.
All right, we're in, baby. We're in.
Nice.
Come back next week. Maybe we'll have updates.
We gonna see. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it for the Kith on. Anything else you want to dive into before we get into the quick little catch up?
How was your last week?
It was good. We had celebrated Anna's birthday. It was on the 1st, so we have pretty much any sort of holiday or birthday celebration. We just invite all the homies over and kick it for a night. And went out and got sushi with everybody, and then just all chilled and played games and watched TV and laughed for the rest of the night. And it's always enjoyable.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's always a good time. Outside of that, it's just trying to get out of my head and make a lot of content because it's just bubbling up, and I'm trying to get over feeling burnt out from the holidays because now I'm like, I don't know. We'll get there though.
I'm in the same mindset, so
I know it's difficult, but it's a part of the game. Burnout sucks, but just try to navigate through it. So to help with burnout, I've just been playing a lot of Arc Raiders. That's about it. They just did the expedition for that. So now I'm starting over from scratch, and now I've got a little bit of time to grind and get all my stuff back. If you play Arc Raiders, you get it. Fun game, but it's tough. It's very tough. What about you? It's a pretty light week on my end.
Well, I last week went to the golf tournament, and then I don't think I talked about this on the last podcast, but I got my new Omega Speedmaster. And right when I landed the plane I didn't land the plane when the plane landed, and I was inside of it.
That'd be impressive.
Last Wednesday, I went to change my date back, or my time back to the time, and she stopped ticking, unfortunately. So I literally got it like 2 weeks ago. So I just hit up. It was from the 1912 company, so they're on the spotlight. If they don't do me right, we'll see what happens. But no, we'll be good. But I sent it back to them. They gave me a shipping update or a shipping label, and I shipped them back. They got it yesterday, so hopefully it's nothing too major with it. But
what would even cause that?
I have no clue. Because I am very gentle with that thing, and it is 10 years old. It's a 2016 model, so.
But still,
they said that they service their used stuff before they sell it. My inkling is no, and then it just happened to be that within 2 weeks of me buying it, like something happened. So, I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. They're fixing it right now. Hopefully, it's nothing too major. It was still winding and stuff. It just I don't know if the gears were misaligned or something with it, but so we'll figure that out. Ship that out Monday. I also went and got a golf membership yesterday at a course near to me, Fox Hollow in St. Michael, Minnesota. So yeah, I grew up playing there in high school, and I've played there. I actually played there last year with my dad. That was the first time I beat him. I have like an Instagram post on it and stuff, but yeah, got a membership there. So I'm going to be out there a lot this summer. I'm excited for that. It should be fun.
Let's go. That's super cool though, dude.
Yeah, no, it should be good. Otherwise, tax stuff Monday, figuring that out. That was fun. Yeah, pretty light week. Going to the Timberwolves game Saturday as of like an hour ago, so that should be fun.
Sweet.
Yeah, the Wolves are playing good right now, so we're sitting pretty, and the Wild are playing good too. So we're really sitting pretty.
Hell yeah! Dude. Any fun pickups on your end?
A couple.
Let's see.
I don't know if I talked about these last week. I think I did, but I got the Wolf Grey 5s. Beautiful.
I think so. Maybe.
Buttery. There was a lot of rage about these when they dropped on Friday. I was seeing a ton of videos of people going crazy for them. So
yeah,
I don't blame them. They're nice.
They are, but y'all are wild. People are wild for that shoe. It is cool. I do like
I
those.
got a pair of Ufus. Some new slides. I'm not bringing back the slide series, but we got them. They're thick. They're not very plush, but I feel like they're really comfortable once you break them in. So I just got those yesterday. Not too bad. Thank you, Ufus. They were one of my more comfortable slides when I did review them. So,
oh, okay.
This is a new model. So thank you.
Good to know. They don't look bad. I mean, it's pretty basic slide territory. A little bit chunkier.
I think you got a pair of these, but the Converse All-Stars.
Oh, yeah. They haven't arrived yet, of course.
Okay. So, yeah, mine just showed up yesterday. Shot at the Converse team. Basically, a retro mod of a Converse, if I'm not mistaken. So, some more cushioning on the midsole, but you got the thick, chunky laces to kind of give it a throwback design to when they first launched. And one of the cover athletes that they had with it as well that was kind of promoting these was Nickeil Alexander-Walker, which fun tie. He was on the Minnesota Timberwolves for the last couple of years, but now he's with your Atlanta Hawks. So
interesting.
I miss him in Minnesota, man. He's been playing good.
Hey, we need someone good on the Hawks. So,
and then Sunday Red, final one here. Some golf shoes, but what's cool about this is they basically took their original. Let me get this correct. It's either the Pioneer or the Cypress.
This is like back to back to back Sunday Red. That's crazy.
Oh, they're the best.
They're hooking you up.
They're pumping collabs out. So they took their original Pioneer model, the Willow, and stripped it down. So there is no stitching elements at all. Let me share a picture of what I'm looking at here, just to give you an idea.
Yeah, curious.
Got it in the wrong browser. Chrome, open, boom, 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 boom. There we go. So yeah, they've been dropping a lot recently, but this model, the one in particular, this one, and then these ones. So that you have that really innate detailing all throughout, nice stitching line, everything like that. They basically just kept it simple and stripped it down. So we have a completely flat lay panel with absolutely nothing going on, nothing on the back. The stitch lines look really raw. Like literally nothing at all.
Yeah.
It's one of the more basic shoes I've ever seen, but then beautiful outsole.
Dude, the outsoles look so good.
Oh, they have great outsoles. Yeah, no, they have great outsoles. And I really like the traditional model a lot last year. It was one of my favorite golf shoes of the year. So, yeah, I'm excited to review these because I think I can tee it up pretty fun where basically they just, like this back view looks very unfinished.
Yeah.
Intentionally, which is cool.
Oh, 100%.
So maybe there's my intro. The shoe is unfinished intentionally. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, thank you, Sunday Red. You guys are the best. Very fun, very fun. I'm beyond pumped for the golf season. In our golf league, we do every Tuesday. In the last 3 weeks, I've caught skins in the game. So we're actually in the golf league, we're the highest grossing player per person this season, which is pretty good. So it's been a good run. I'm on a hot streak. Especially the golf tournament last week. Like I'm just ready, man. I'm ready to play.
He's gassed up. I love it. Well, on my end, if I can get this box up here. So this one's weird. Basic shoe, but it's the Salehi sponge model. Someone from their marketing team hit me up like a month ago asking if I wanted to check out this pair. It's basic. I think it's just all white. But they shipped it out and then last minute canceled the order. And I didn't hear anything about it. And then last week they put the order in, and then these arrived. So I don't know what the deal was with that.
Something on the back end, maybe.
Yeah, very clean, all white, kind of like a greenish, translucent look to them. I like these way more than the Complex Con exclusive pair because it's just wearable, and hoping get some trail time use out of these because I think they look good, and I feel like the more you wear them, it's going to look even better just because it's all white. But these materials I feel like would wear pretty well. And now that it's summertime-ish, it's pretty much summer over here. I mean, it's like 60, 70. Next week, it's going to be 80. So now I'm out on our walking and running trails all the time.
That's ridiculous. It's warming up here as well. I'm not going to lie. It's currently 40 degrees. And then Sunday, we have a high of 62.
Oof. There you go.
But Saturday,
dude.
we're getting snow. So that doesn't make any sense. But
that doesn't make any sense at all. But very excited to just be out and about. A few weeks ago, I think 2 weeks ago, I talked about how I don't really pay resale for shoes. I finally paid resale for a pair of shoes. But I pretty much paid what retail was. Retail was super high, though. So these go for $270. I picked them up from StockX. Comes with a little card, which is pretty fun. For I think it was like $300 after tax. So I'm like, that's pretty good. These bad boys, the made in UK full leather. I think it's called the Mocha something version. I just really wanted this shoe ever since we saw it because just the leather is nuts. I think majority of it is a veg tan leather. So I'm curious how that's going to age. On the card, it said it's going to
That's some of the best stuff.
Uniquely. Yeah. So it's an expensive shoe, but I'm like, dude, it looks so good.
Yeah,
Leather
but at least like
liner.
That's one that you pick up and you're like, this is an expensive shoe because you feel the materials. So
exactly, which is why I got them. And now they go for, I think, $400 in my size. So I got them just in time, saved like $100. But really, the goal with these was to pick up a shoe that would be fun to wear when we're in Paris next month. So this is my.
I forgot you're going to Paris.
Yeah. So I feel like this will be a good out and about Paris shoe. And I'm excited about it. First, I guess, big sneaker pickup this year so far. Had to treat myself a little bit.
Banger. I love it.
I think those are the only two right now, but I'm supposed to be getting my Union fragments later today, meeting up with J. Will. He has my pair. So I just got to get those, swap out the Swarovski Crystal Hello Kitty pair, and just do that. But keeping the Unions, which I'm so hyped for. I got the Royal pair, and I just think that's the best one. So very stoked. Very stoked to put some miles on, I guess, all of these. I'm really curious to see how the sponges wear, because I don't know if you did. I didn't wear the
you know what's funny?
pair.
Maybe I'll wear them today. I've had them in my wear section right here.
Yeah.
Unlaced, ready to go. I just haven't tossed them on yet, just because the color we have is a little funky. But I'll wear them today. I'll post a story.
Let me know.
It.
I'm just waiting to, because those sponges came in yesterday. I just want to get some unboxing shots, and then boom, I'm gonna rock them around and see, because they look pretty comfy and like good for what
they look good. They look durable
and everything.
I like them. Yeah.
So we'll see. Outside of that, I guess now is time for our weekly Phil and Unheard of talk. We have to talk about him every.
I saw that comment. That comment.
Funny. I loved it. And you're right, dude. You're right. But we did finally get a release date for the Green Piggies, and I'm assuming you're going to be in Cincy at the end of the month.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything. But on the 28th, celebrating Abby's birthday. So if I get the invite, I will have to politely decline. But the shoe itself, I got to wear these because these are sick. We were fortunate enough to see some early sample pairs the last time we were there, and they look insane in hand. I know Andy's already got a pair. And the cool part is we're getting a full size run on these. So we're getting men's as well, or not a full size run, but we're getting men's pairs as well as toddler pairs. Toddler pairs look really cute.
They're adorable. What are they? They say something on the heel too. I forgot what it was. I was looking at them last night. They say like little piggy or something. I don't even know if there's a shot of it. Maybe there is. but it says just like little piggy typed out. And I thought that was just ridiculous. Adorable, dude.
That's fun.
These are good. These are good. Excited to wear them. Shout out to Phil.
Yeah.
You're the next Ralph Lauren. That's funny. Dude.
The only thing I would say that sucks about this is there's only 500 pairs. These are gonna fly. They're probably gonna resell like crazy. I wish there was more. I wish there was like 2,500 pairs. Like that's still super limited, but
yeah, the people want the piggies.
And it's only available in store in Cincinnati. And this is the tricky part with Phil too. It's like, I think this year would be really cool to see the next step in the Phil evolution. Like we've seen a ton of shoes from him. The next step is to do wider releases online. And I know there's a lot of back end logistics of things, but like we talk about Piggy Runner so much. It was a contender for Sneaker of the Year. And like on the Nice Kicks Award, I think a lot of people just don't have the pairs because they're not at the events. They're not in Cincinnati. The resell is ridiculous. I think your pair was like $400 for Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're just expensive. So people just kind of, oh, it's cool, but like I don't really need to go spend resell on it. So it's kind of like it'd be really sick if there was an online release, like 10,000 pairs raffle. They're gonna sell out. I don't see why they wouldn't. But we'll see what that happens, if that happens or when that happens or who knows. I don't know any of the details with that, but 500 pairs releasing at the store only on March 28th.
Yeah, 500's insane. But
that's limited.
It is. It is. And it hurts. It's all, I get it. But moving on. New Air Max Day model previewed by Yeet. We don't know what it's called. I've seen like some mock-ups and a few other photos of these, but I mean, it looks like a Flyknit shoe with little just air balls beneath it. This angle makes them look kind of goofy. I did see a few other shots where I was like, okay, like there could be something there. But just to me, like the past few years, like all these Air Max Day releases, it's just kind of, they've been flopping. People buy them.
Yeah.
But
I think these are one of the better ones I've seen in the past couple of years. I never liked the DNs, Air Max DNs, but I liked the rollout and the tech assets that they had for it and just the marketing with it. But I wasn't a huge fan of the model itself. This one, I don't know. I think these look kind of cool. I think Yeet is like the perfect person because it's kind of giving me Matrix vibes a little bit.
Especially in this green colorway.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see.
Good.
They're probably going to launch it in a really ugly colorway for Air Max Day like they typically do, like weird launch colorway. But yeah, not bad. When is Air Max Day? Air Max Day is March 26th. So
it's coming up.
We'll be talking about these more in the future.
Coming up. We did also see like a preview of a Fragment version of this shoe. It's just all black with the Fragment logo on the heel. That's all we know. Fine. Not
interesting.
Like super excited about it, but you know, we'll see. I don't know why they have to do a new model every year. I feel like that's the problem. Like they just end up shooting themselves in the foot because they're forced to come up with the next innovation. In the
me playing devil's advocate again, the previous models gets forgotten so quickly that they can do it every year. Like the DN8,
I mean, that's fair.
There were so many glue marks and issues with those that I was not a fan of them. So I've forgotten about those so quickly.
If they were to just take time, then they could develop one that wouldn't be forgotten. Just go in the past and do like a limited Air Max Day exclusive colorway of any of the hundreds of Air Max shoes and call it a year. And then, you know, like in 3 years, boom, they drop the new Air Max shoe that everybody actually wants. But I don't know. That's just how I would think they need to do it. But instead,
couldn't agree more.
They have to come out with a new one every year to sell as many as they can. And then it's on to the next one. I don't know. weird formula.
Couldn't agree more.
Yep. Ton of basketball shoes.
Yeah, we got a couple of next in line shoes that are arriving later this year, kind of the start of the NBA season. We're going to start with the Freak 8.
I think it's safe to say that like all three of these that we're going to look at are kind of whack. It's just not necessarily for me.
I don't know if I'd say they're whack. They're just not like, oh, this is sick. Like they're just kind of meh. Like I don't know. I mean, they're not bad, but they're not like exciting. Like I'm not like, oh, I cannot wait for this to drop. Where we had multiples of those last year, the Freak 7 and the Jaw 3, and even the A1. We were like, oh, I cannot wait for these to drop.
Yeah, these like the outsole looks like a clam opened up or something.
Yeah, so they basically took that side panel design of the Freak 7 and just basically put it on the outsole, riding up the shoe. Not the most attractive look.
Yeah, I don't like these at all.
No, these are funky looking. And we only have a couple of pictures of them, but it's debuting in a pink color. I paying homage to his daughters, I believe.
Okay.
I don't know.
August release date, allegedly.
Yep.
That's about all we know.
I don't know. Giannis is in a tough place because like he went through 3 months of like he's gonna get traded, and then he just didn't get traded. So it's like I think people are kind of tired of hearing about him, and they're not in the run for anything this year. So he's gonna get forgotten until the end of the season. I'm a big Giannis fan. I hope he comes back next year and like kills it. So maybe this is the shoe to do it with, but it's another one of those like Jason Tatum where it's like towards Achilles and it's like he's not playing, and it's like hard to promote a shoe for a player that's not playing. Same with Tyrese Haliburton, like such a good first shoe with Salehi and Puma, but he hasn't played at all this year, so it's like that's really hard to market.
You're right. Spot on.
Freak 8. Speaking about the A1, we got the A2. That is built for everyone. I don't know what that means, but
I was about to say, what does that mean?
That's like a Chat GPT headline from Hypebeast here. AJ Wilson's Nike 2 is built for everyone. Across a special preview, blah, blah, blah. One message rang clear. The Nike A2 is for everyone. It introduces Paris. It looks very similar to the A1. Just lost its personality, and now it looks like a regular Nike basketball shoe with the upper panel, just the swipe. It looks very like the Freak 7. You have the heel pad that looks a lot like some of the LeBron models.
Yeah, I was reading ahead a little bit. The biggest evolution happens underfoot, a new 4-foot Air Zoom unit. Like, okay, I guess that's good. I don't know. I mean, not a hoop.
All right, here's some better photos we got. Bro, it looks like a fusion of basketball shoes from the last 3 years. So like the KD model on the side panel. The back heel almost looks like a Sabrina. The front element like this, you could cut this off right here, and this would look like a Freak 7. It looks a lot like a Kevin Durant shoe.
It kind of does.
If I was going to say so, I think that's the closest. I don't know. It's not I don't know. A1 was good. It's hard to follow up a good shoe. We've talked about that. AE2 is not as good as the AE1. It's hard to do it. So
I really want to see a better shot of like that heel, because I don't know what material or what's going on there. It's
some gel bubble, I'm assuming.
Yeah. It's just very busy. None of it looks
You know what?
like
I think this is Caitlin Clark's year, if I had to guess, because A'ja Wilson is one of the greatest WNBA players of all time. Like, not even close with the accolades already. Sabrina Ionescu, I can never say the last name, but she is like, her model has been so popular even in the NBA. I think this is the year they're dropping the Caitlin Clark shoe, and Caitlin Clark's going to get back from injuries all summer. I think it's going to be a big year. I'm buying Caitlin Clark stock. Like, I think that the A1 had its moment last year. This is the Caitlin Clark 1 year. And I haven't seen anything from it, but I would bet in the next month and a half we're going to see a lot of stuff with the Caitlin Clark. The tricky part is too is I don't know about the WNBA. They're currently on a lockout because they're not in agreement with the players. And if that continues, I don't think they play to start the year on time, which that screws things up as well. So,
dang.
Quote it here though, Caitlin Clark stuff. In the next 2 months, we're gonna see a lot of Caitlin Clark stuff. Mark my words.
I could see it. It kind of feels like they're dumping all these images of their new basketball line to like clear the way for the Caitlin Clark drop.
Yeah, they don't want to have any. I mean, they've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting to capitalize on the Caitlin Clark hype, and I think this is finally the year. So
interesting.
I'm dump the dump the garbage essentially because we got to look at the Jaw 4 and it is pouring.
It's just, I mean, you still have the
such an L,
such an L on the side.
That's such like bro. It's terrible.
The high top kind of looks cool without the laces. Like in the right colorway, you could make this look very like futuristic and like maybe cool. But like, there's not even laces on the shoe. How are you supposed to?
This is
maybe
terrible.
They're underneath. Maybe it's a zip up.
I don't. This is terrible. That's all I can say about it. Basically, they got rid of all the cool elements that made it feel like a Jaw shoe. It's back to being an NPC Jaw shoe. It's an all mesh upper with an all red colorway. The JA is essentially the only thing that they kept from the last model, which they're even trying to stretch it. Like they're really trying to make it appear where it was cool in the last model because you really had to look closely to find it. The outsole lost all its cool traction. The high top, I don't know what we're doing there. Nobody in the NBA really wears high tops, so I don't know.
It kind of feels like they're going the Shea route with it because in the right colorway and material, you could make this look like a much more premium lifestyle-ish shoe. I mean, this is just like a mock-up colorway.
Yeah, but the Sheas
like
look good.
Red.
Like
they do. They do.
Jaw is not like a premium player. Shea has that like he's hunting like he's aura farming all the time. Like he's trying to be the premium, like the cool guy. Where Jaw is not. He's a rough around the edges. He's been suspended. Like he's a really hard player. Like he plays the game hard and aggressive and dunking and like that's what the Jaw 3 was. It was so good.
Yeah.
And
it feels like they're taking a step back and playing it.
Huge step back. This is a big bummer. Big bummer.
Talk about NPC shoe though. Like
is the Jaw 3 the peak? I think it might be. I don't know how you don't develop that silhouette more.
Yeah.
Is that the best like one-hit wonder we've seen in a signature athlete? Not barring we haven't seen the 5, the 6, the 7 or anything like that, but
I mean at the moment
it might be.
At the moment definitely up there. I'm just curious. I gotta see more.
This is what I'm talking about. Look at this. Same colorway. Look at how much personality that has. And it's like, it's not even close.
And the recognizability of the shoe. Like,
it was so good. So good.
I don't know, man.
Bummer.
It's not it.
Not one bit. Nope. Okay, new one here. I haven't seen this. Yuto Horigome's next drop could be the SB Air Force One.
Yeah. I'm still not like sold on the Air Force One SB because it's like there's skate shoes out there. Why are you trying to get skaters to skate in Air Forces? I will say the shape of the SB Air Force One I like a lot more than your typical Air Force. It's a little sleeker. It's not as like bulky, I feel like, in the toe box and midfoot area. The Yuto pair looks fine. I just don't think it's anything that special. You do have mesh on like the side panel, which seems like an interesting choice because you're going to blast through that. But all right.
I wonder if this is the Dunk SB Forever's page. I've never seen more watermarks in my life. Look at these watermarks. This is ridiculous.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Hey, you got to
This
make
guy said
sure
you're
no one
not
steals the
cropping my
images.
photos.
Nope.
Yeah, these are boring. I don't know. I'm never wearing these. You got the piss yellow midsole. It looks, I don't know. Back heel padding looks nice though. It looks like an SB back heel, and that nice sock liner that we've seen on the Utos that I really like in the past.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
but the mix
kind
of the leather
suede.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice,
the mix of the leather and the what looks like a canvas on the side panel, and then they kept it leather on the toe box. It just looks funky.
Yeah.
So, I would have liked to see a canvas on the toe box because that toe box is probably going to crease like crazy, especially when you're skating them.
Oh yeah.
So,
but skating that mesh on the toe box would be like you'd blow through it. That's
I
the
guess.
thing.
I
I don't know. It's an interesting choice. I would love to see like a side-by-side comparison between an SB and a regular, just to because the shape looks a little bit better to me, but it's not great.
I don't see these being popular.
Yeah. I'd never skate them.
John Elliot is back. He's teaming up with Hoka. Who's John Elliot? I don't know who John Elliot is.
He has it's like a fashion brand. I've looked at some of his stuff. I've actually almost bought a lot of clothing from him, but it's really expensive.
Okay.
He did a collaboration with, I think it was New Balance a few years back. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm getting that confused with someone because apparently nothing's coming up. But yeah, ton of good apparel. I know he's done some sneaker collabs in the past and it's blanking. But yeah, these I just
teaming
think
up with
look
Hoka.
good. It's a great Hoka silhouette. I don't know what the model is, but I like the outsole. The upper looks good. I love that they have the little Hoka logo on the like toe. Makes it look so much better. So much better.
Those are cool. The laces are cool too.
Mm-hmm. And it's like camo. I kind of like it.
Not bad.
I'm going to go for these. I'm going to go for them.
Do it. I like them.
Might as well, right?
Seth giving me some gems here.
Yeah.
New Balance 2002R protection back is returning. This time, some funky colorways. So it's like a half and half between the rain clouds and 3 different colorways. We have like a lime, yellowish, green. Then we have a mocha brown and a navy blue.
I don't think these are bad. I hope these are like readily available because I feel, dude, I still
They will be.
see people rocking any colorway of the protection pack 2002Rs. And I'll just see them like randomly going to the grocery store, at the mall, at the stadium. And I'm just like, dang. Every time I see someone with a pair, I'm like, yes.
It's the best statue that has ever released.
I mean, you might not be wrong about that. They're comfy as hell. They're stylish. Like, why not? Why not, man?
Not
the
bad.
Green pair, I think, is fun, but the brown, most wearable.
I think the brown's probably my favorite, but
yeah, easy.
I don't know. Again, it's that I got to come up with a name for it. What can we call this? The imposter syndrome. So like when you see something original for a while and then you see basically like a remake of it, it'll never beat the original. What can we call that? We got to come up with a name for it.
Oof.
Some dumb name we can call it on the podcast.
Yeah, that I don't know. Because I get it. Because every time I see the rain clouds, I'm like, that's the protection pack.
Somebody give us a name for it in the Discord.
Anything else, just
give us a name for it, because it's the same when you saw like the original, the big one that I remember was the Jordan 4 SBs, the green pair, and then we saw the other colorways and we're like, this kind of looks like a fake pair. Like it just doesn't. It's never going to beat that original pine green, and that's kind of what's happening here. The
first was just too iconic. And they're trying so hard to get people hyped about it. And it's going to be just a GR set on shelves shoe, which is fine.
Yep. The originals already do. I mean, you can pick up the originals for retail. So,
yeah.
I remember when those are $900. And I said, I don't care. I'm not selling them. I love them so much.
And that's good. That's good.
So we finally have word that this is the final Fear of God shoe with Adidas.
Yeah. There's still no set in stone release date. I think it says spring, summer. But this is a shoe I get a DM at least once or twice a week about, or a comment on that video of people being like, are they ever going to actually come out? I don't know, dude. These just arrived at my doorstep. No more information was given. And I'm happy that they're finally seeing a release. It is a bummer that it's the last shoe we're seeing with them. Hopefully they go out in a bang and have like some cool colorways. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen.
I don't think it is. I think this is it.
Yeah. Well, we have seen, I think, leaked images of like a white pair, but that's just not like different enough. I would love to see like a mocha, like do a brown, do a like, just have fun with it, dude. Everything doesn't have to be gray, white, beige.
Nail in the coffin, though. I think the time has passed for that. That's the problem. I think they tried that with so many different models, and regardless of if this is a good model or not, contract's up, time's over. There you go. This is the last cue of it. Fear of God Basketball 3.
It's a bummer. Do you think he's ever going to work with another sneaker brand again? Like, do you think he would go back to Nike? Because now he's wearing a lot of Nike. Or do you think it's just...
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Who... Like, what's another brand that he could work with that would make sense? Like,
I'd love to get Bima's opinion on that, because I have no clue, honestly. I think there was a moment in time, like 2017 to 2023, when Fear of God Essentials and Essentials gear and the hoodies and everything was the hottest thing you could get your hands on, and that time has passed.
Yeah.
Like, it just has, with a lot of other streetwear brands and things like that. And now you got to go through the mix of rebranding and redoing it, and that's the hardest thing to do. So,
and
I don't know.
None of the Adidas stuff really sold either. So it kind of looks bad for him trying to even pitch to a new sneaker brand, because they could be like, well, your last stuff.
I mean, he's still a name,
sell.
but it's like, yeah, at the end of the day, like the hard tax, like, is the stuff selling? I don't know. So
I could see him doing something with like a more techie footwear brand. Like,
he would be great at On Cloud.
Yeah, like you could do he could do Hoka. They have some more.
He'd be good there.
Out there silhouettes. I don't know.
Norda Run. I don't know if you know who they are. I think you'd be good there.
Yes. Oh, dude, that would be tough. But yeah, it's hard. Let us know in the comments who you think he could work with next, or just stick to inline stuff, which I feel like it would be the smart move, but you're not gonna get as much traction with it, and the inline stuff is so expensive. So expensive. Even if it looks good, I'm never gonna buy that stuff. $600, $700, $800 for a pair of shoes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Your Gel Kayano 12.1 Pace brings Brazil and Japan. Do you have a pair of these?
Not this one. Yesterday I was wearing the Australia like in-store exclusive of the Up There.
Okay.
Very similar to this.
Very similar to this. I gotta look at your story post. I know you posted a story on it.
But very similar. This one actually is, I think you can enter the raffle for it now on Kith.
I have that pair you were wearing, actually. They're sitting in a box.
Yep.
This pair is sick, though. This is futuristic out the wazoo.
I think it's a fun one.
Oh.
And see,
bro, I don't even like the Gel Kayano that much, but these look sick.
It's very similar to the Up There with the red on the heel and red on the support at the bottom.
I got to have you convince me that I don't need these.
I mean, I think you do need them. What's up with the...
Shut the hell up. I don't need them.
What's up with the mesh? It's very like...
I don't know, but it looks sick. It looks like a futuristic, like bioskin, like... I don't know.
That's cool.
$200.
That's the thing. I'm like,
does anyone want to buy some shoes so I can afford these?
Seriously.
Who's releasing these? Pace?
Pace, yeah. I think Brazil and I guess they're a brand out of Brazil, and then ASICS out of Japan. But they were on, I think you can enter the raffle on Kith. That's all I've really seen about them now.
This is one of the better ASIC models I think I've seen. I'm not going to lie.
They're unique. They have a techie look to them, and it should be like a really good summer runner.
Mm-hmm.
What, on that similar note, what runners or mesh runners are you planning to rock a lot this summer? Or have you got them in yet? You know? Do you have the shoe of the summer?
I don't know.
I'm looking around.
I haven't given it any thought, I'll be honest.
See, I have now that it's like getting warmer. Those APLs, the all white APLs I wore the other day, that shoe's incredible. That shoe is so good. I need every colorway, but I'm not paying for it. If they want to see me wear them, they can send them because they're like $350. Nah, dude. I ain't doing that. But yeah, I'm trying to cycle through all the stuff that's around right now and figure out which pairs I'm going to actually be wearing and which ones I don't, put them away, blah, blah, blah.
You know what? I just keep all winter. I've been wearing my 85 retros, the highs and the lows. They're sitting on the shelf in the garage, and I just throw them on every day. I've been wearing a lot of the regular OG one lows, so like the Chicago lows that came out and the Mocha lows. I've been wearing those a lot too because they're easy to slip on.
I've been wearing.
But today we are going to wear those Salehis. So
yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's still kind of gross out, so I'm still like in the stage of like might destroy the shoes if I wear them too much outside. So I'm kind of resisting a little bit, but
I feel you.
This one's absolutely bananas. I sent you this. The Allerdale New Balance. We're getting an all brown leather croc version.
These look so good. If I didn't already have like the brown leather pair, I would go for these. But it's too similar for me to justify. Like, that just doesn't make any sense. But
this is very nice.
Full croc print on the leather upper. This is just a cool ass shoe, dude. I don't really see many people wearing them, but they're sick and they're comfy.
They're a little snazzy for me. I don't know how often I'd wear them, but they look very nice. I would say that, hey, this is my dress shoe, and then I never have a reason to dress up, so I would never wear them. But
exactly, it's one of those going to a nice event or a nice dinner with the wife. Like, it's a fun one, but it's hard to find a reason to wear these. At least for us.
They're very nice. I would still like to get a pair of these eventually, whether it's this pair or not. I know that they're going to kind of keep pumping them out slowly, so
I think I've really liked what they did with the suede pairs, like the gray suede. They had a lighter tan colorway as well. I think those just look good. It's kind of for that person who's getting a little too old to wear runners and Jordans all the time, but you still want like a cool sneaker that's if you know, you know. I feel like this is a good one for that.
100%.
Definitely.
I agree.
Good stuff.
Aritzia getting in the mix with the shoe collab.
Yeah,
the Nike Aritzia reimagined LD 1000. This is the Edition A collaboration.
I just think these look clean. I mean, it's nothing crazy. Full just brown tan leather. They did drop a darker brown version of this, I think last year, that I tried to get for Anna, but they sold out right away. These, I think, came out yesterday. They're still sitting on the Aritzia website, and I did pick Anna up a pair of these to wear.
You did?
Trip. Yeah. Which I was putting the notes together, and I was like, damn, I didn't even know these came out. Clicked it, and I was like, oh, they're still in stock. So I was like, boop, boop, boop. Easy peasy. But cool shoe. Yeah, that's the brown one. I like the brown, but the tan, they're both good. Nice leather version of the LD 1000. Dressier, little more.
They do look nice, that's for sure.
Yeah, 165, not terrible.
For what you get, it doesn't look terrible, no.
No. But it's a fun one. Added it in there because thought it was cute. And then I bought it. Yay, we love that. Podcast is making me broke, dude.
I know. Same here. Last one here before we get to a fun little list we have. Jound and New Balance teasing a 475 collab. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That yellow.
I think this is not very Jound.
No. I will say there were leaked images a few weeks back of a just all black pair with the cream, no badge on the tongue. They looked really good. I'm not like the biggest fan of the 475.
I'm not either, but I like the yellow.
The yellow might be the one. Like that's a fun
shoe. The one that I've talked about in the past that I really regret selling is the yellow 992.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
And this is like that same tone of yellow.
Yeah.
Which is cool. No tongue tag either. Just raw tongue. I like that as well.
I think that's why I like it. I like how they black out the end logos. There's no like two-tone with like reflective or gray.
Keep it simple.
Just all black. No tongue tag. I think it'll look good. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm sure we'll hear something in the next few weeks.
Not too shabby.
Not at all.
End with a fun little list here, and then we got a couple questions, and then our unnamed segment. eBay. This is a complex article. eBay's craziest sneakers that they have on eBay currently. 15 rare and weird sneakers you've never seen before. They did do an Instagram post on this, and I did look through a couple of them, but I did not look at the article. So this is kind of fun. First of all, the Jordan 15 Reggie Miller PE. There's another Jordan 15 on the list, but this pair was worn by Reggie Miller during the 2000 NBA Finals, was signed by him on both shoes. A cool piece of NBA history. $100,000 asking price.
That's crazy. This is a cool one. But, you know.
It's a PE that was worn in the NBA Finals. So it's kind of I would probably guess 20 to 40,000 realistically, but
I could see that.
It's kind of a whatever somebody's willing to pay for it shoe. So
yeah, true. It's fun. It's cool.
The Xbox sneaker. It's an unnamed shoe. Oh, sorry about that. It's an unnamed shoe brand just with an Xbox logo on the side. Asking price $1,300.
These are kind of cool.
This is something I would have reviewed like 2 years ago when I was reviewing like Chick-fil-A shoes and like just the most random things ever. The Xbox shoe.
Oh yeah, it's kind of a cool one.
Not bad.
Not opposed. What's the 1,300?
1,300. They're probably rare. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Star Wars Clarks, 1977. Asking price $1,779. May the force be with who is ever dropping $1,800 on a pair of Star Wars Clarks. Odds are it's a Star Wars collector and somebody not looking for some footwear, which would make this purchase a little more palatable.
Yeah.
They look dead stock. It's got a cool box. Very 70s.
That's fun.
These are cool.
Yeah.
I like these. NBA high tops. I saw this one. This one's cool.
Oh.
Believe it or not, Kidney's NBAs were made for a variety of sports, including running, tennis, soccer, baseball, in addition to basketball. And yes, the National Basketball League, the National Basketball Association logos regarding of the model. Many of these sneakers from the value price retailer, which spawned later Foot Locker, included the 4 stripes in an apparent effort to feel familiar, but to avoid legal issues with Adidas and K-Swiss. So it has 4 stripes to it with the NBA on it. Asking price $2,000 from 1980. They look dead stock as well. This is a cool one.
That's a really cool shoe to have, honestly. I don't mind.
The 4
those.
stripes is funky. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah. Because it literally looks just like OG Adidas, kind of like high top basketball shoe. But then you really look at it. It's different. Different, dude.
The Nike Corduroy, 1979, $3,000. It's not often Nike makes sneakers with the iconic swoosh logo, but that's what's happening on this vintage low top from 1979. This is definitely a model that's on trend with the popular now and could be a solid retro if Nike brought them back. I agree.
I could see people wearing these now,
Mhm.
honestly. But
I agree.
Asking price $3K is wild.
That's steep.
Definitely.
Sang Mercury, 1980, asking price $10,000. Sang's
What?
notoriety in the sneaker world seems ahead of its time, knocking off the Jordan 1 in the mid 1980s. It turns out that that's not the only vintage Nike model the brand had a cheaper alternative to. This Mercury sneaker borrows that model from the first Nike Pegasus, an original of which would cost far less than 10 grand. So this is a knockoff of the Nike Pegasus. This is from 1980 though. Dead stock with the box, ask price 10 grand. Absolutely ridiculous asking price, but
I mean, okay.
it's cool.
For a
I have some. I don't know if I've showed them on the podcast, but I bought a pair of knockoff Jordan 1s from 1985 that are in
Oh, really?
the shelf. Let me grab them quick. So these I bought for like $150. It's a pair from 1985, but it's a knockoff of a Jordan 1 Chicago. But the pair originally came out in 1985, so it's a original knockoff.
Yeah.
So kind of weird.
But that's
it's
also
the same
kind of
thing
cool.
as this Fang deal. Realistically, like the knockoff market has a real effect on shoes. And so to have a piece that's a knockoff of one of the most iconic shoes from back in the 80s is kind of cool.
I like that.
I don't know, kind of dumb, but kind of cool. Same element here.
But still.
The Converse Helium. This one's cool. This one's really cool. 1999, the Converse Helium, maybe the sickest pair on this list. Even in 2026, the sneaker is jam-packed with what looks like futuristic tech in present day. Now, the real question is, would the sneakers hold up if you decided to wear them? $1,200.
Definitely wouldn't hold up.
Nope,
but
not at all. But they're cool.
This is unique. They should bring this back. Why not?
I think they should.
Yeah.
The Nike Double Team. These are funky looking. 1984, long before Rick Owens' dunks or even the Nike Mag, the Nike Double Team stood high above the competition. The early 1980s basketball model features a cut so tall that the collar was hard to differentiate from the ankle brace. Nike may have missed the boat on retroing these with super high tops that were popular in the late 2000s, early 2010s. This is from 1984, $1,200.
Wow. Yeah. The first thing that popped into my mind was Rick Owens.
Yes.
All day.
Yes.
That's kind of neat though. Yeah, they should have retroed that a while ago.
The Nike Cortez Luca Libre. I think I'm saying that. From 2006. If I had to buy one pair of the sneakers on this list, this is the pair. Catch me in Monday Night Raw the next time the Garden's reaping the El Grande Americano t-shirt. Size 10, $1,000.
That's crazy.
Cool pair of Nike Cortezes.
Lucha Libre.
There you go.
Yep. That's a cool
The Nike
one.
Smooth Step. 2001. I'm convinced these would fly off the shelf. The laceless muleish trend is hot right now. So that these would be, and every brand is doing it to make its best. Doing its best to make a version. Whoever is going to drop $995 on these from 2001. Not it.
Nah, this is one
Not
of those like old people Skechers slip-on shoes where you don't have to
Yes.
use your hands. I mean, like you could redo it and make it look good, but
Here's another one very similar. The Jordan 15 Low Mock. $2,575. Very similar.
huh? Yeah, those
Weird.
aren't it. That's not it at all.
The Nike Blazer Skates. It's basically a Nike Blazer with rollerblades strapped on the bottom. This is from 1980, and you can get them for $500.
They look cool. I actually really like the blue suede on the Blazer. Like it's a cool look. But
They're cool.
the skates,
The Nike Fanta Posit from 2001. What in the William Dafoe Green Goblin are these, man? Released in 2001. It's probably would have been a better for everyone if the Fanta Posit just stayed there.
Yeah.
They look like
I could
dress
see
shoes
'em.
made with foam posits.
I could see them coming back if they reworked some of it. But
2001, $450.
that's not terrible.
A lot of weird
Crazy
stuff.
looking shoe.
The Nike Boat Shoe. 1986, at 40 years old, the cross between a boat shoe and an Air Jordan 2 looks incredibly luxe for its age. These are sick. $239. Best steal we've seen. And I think, honestly, if they were going to retro anything, I think these could do pretty solid. Especially with how popular Hey Dudes are. This could be like a Hey Dude competitor.
Yeah. But like compared to the Allerdale, just make like their version of that. Super premium.
Very similar.
Shoe vibes.
And you can say we didn't copy the Allerdale because we actually released this in 1986.
They should do that. They should definitely do that.
The Nike Dunk High Michigan infant pair, nothing crazy here. Just a pair of, it's actually a good deal. $349 for a pair of Nike Dunk Michigans, but in an infant size. Not bad. There you go. Cool list. Not bad. Good pick there.
Not knowing what all was in there, it was interesting.
Not bad at all. You got a question or two?
I do, yeah. Let me pull. Pull my camera up. That was good. That's what I meant to do. Switch. All right. Drew Van 19. First question. And if you want to ask a question for next week, make sure to join the Discord. The link is in the description. If you could have one pack can't resell, what would it be? Either to display or wear. Example, like Off-White 10, Warning Label pack, Kobe Fade to Black, Galaxy pack. What you think?
Good question. I mean, if we're talking any pack, I think I'd be between two packs. I would say the 10 pack, just because that's kind of right when I got into sneakers, and those are just so iconic. And then the original Jordan 1 85 pack, all of the original 85s would be very cool to have.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's hard to not say the 10 because, like, I don't even think I would wear any of them. I would just build out a cool display because that would be just like so sick. Outside of that, I think having a display of like the original Kith Marvel stuff, like every one of the pairs, would be really cool too because you could have little memorabilia with each shoe. But yeah, there's so many good packs out there.
You probably wouldn't be able to get the Beast pair though. I didn't.
Oh, never. Never.
So,
but let us know in the comments what packs
that
you guys would want, because that I think would be fun. Next one
question
from SR. Two questions, kinda. I guess this is more of a suggestion talking about this segment. He's thinking we should call it just the Beyond Kicks segment because it is Beyond Kicks. So, you know.
I got a veto. It's a little boring.
What? I think that makes sense. I think it makes sense.
Yes, but I don't know.
We'll see. We'll
keep hunting. We'll put it on the docket, but we'll keep hunting.
And then his second part of the question, has anyone ever told Seth that he looks like Riley's dad from Inside Out? Yes. Yes. I have been told that. Yep.
Riley's dad.
Let's pull it up.
Mr. Anderson. Bro, spot on.
Is it spot on? I've been told it. Haven't really watched it, but you know.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's hilarious.
That's a good question.
Grew the stubble out a little bit.
Halloween locked in.
I'm already halfway there. Like, perfect. Perfect, dude. That's
Mr. Anderson. Funny. There you go.
All right. Now on to the Beyond Kicks, Beyond Unnamed segment. What you got?
You can go first this week. I always go first.
Let me pull this up, actually. I wonder if...
Hit me with your music.
Well, I was going to talk about music, dude, but like there really wasn't anything that I thought was noteworthy. We did get that Chase B album, which if you're not familiar, Chase B is Travis Scott's DJ. Produces, I'm assuming, like majority of his stuff. Let me pull this up. But, you know, the album came out. I listened to, I think, like half of it. I'm just like not a big fan of a lot of the people, I guess, on like the Cactus Jack roster. Like, I'm not a big Don Toliver fan. I thought his new album was pretty good. The only song I really liked was Facts because it had Big Sean, but I was kind of annoyed by the fact that Travis Scott was the whole first part of the song and he wasn't on it because I really just wanted to hear a good old fashioned Big Sean slapper. Travis is good, don't get me wrong, but it's like I'm kind of over it until we get another album. Ring Ring, good. Street Sweeper, we talked about last week. It's a single, but it's been out forever. It's fine. I don't think any of the fully solo instrumentals on the album were worth a spot. But that's just me. I did want to talk about the new MacBooks, though. I can't really find an article on them. I guess we can look on Apple.com.
I'll pull it up. You had, yeah, you kind of stole mine. Not gonna lie.
Is it? I figured it would be. That I want to talk about more than music because there hasn't been.
Yeah, so these launched this morning. Couple of ones. So the new M5 MacBooks, but then the MacBook Neo just dropped today.
The Neo's pretty cool. We have a few tech friends that are at the Apple event, and they've been posting content on them all morning. This feels like just like the perfect MacBook for any student or someone who's just not like using their laptop all day, every day. This is the one you were saying has the same chip as like an iPhone, right?
I don't know if I said that, but I
thought you said it last week, but maybe I just saw that on something.
Yeah, these will be like the student killer for sure. These will be in every campus, This is the new MacBook 13-inch, essentially, but just rebranded and cheaper.
Yeah.
What's 13-inch liquid retina? Yeah, I mean, they're bye-bye Chromebooks, essentially.
Seriously. You can do $50 a month for 12 months if you want to do that. But $600,
you know what sucks is, so my laptop's definitely getting up there. 5 years old now. And I'm a heavy user on it. So I went and I'm waiting for they're redesigning a couple coming out at the end of the year, the M6 or whatever, allegedly. Yeah. But I went and spec'd out a laptop, just an M5, and basically to get the same one that I have now, but just new stuff and maybe a little better, is $6,000. So, which I paid $4,000 5 years ago, and it hurt. Great investment, but it hurts. And then the trade-in value on mine currently is like $700, which that's pathetic. So
that's insane.
Yeah, we're gonna wait on that, but yeah. So Neo, $599. That's a great deal.
Yeah, someone else posted the $6,000 basically.
Bro, it's the new MacBook is cheaper than the lowest base iPhone, to put it into perspective.
Oh, that's cool.
So like the cheap, let me see if I can find it. The 17E or whatever, $599, same price. So you can buy an iPhone or you can buy an iMac, which it's like, all right, what's the value here? Obviously, you get the MacBook.
Yeah, but that's they've needed.
This could have been $999, and I feel like it still would have flew off the shelf. But at $599, I think this is the first time I've seen a product from Apple in the last 5 years that I'm like, this is a good product. Besides AirPods, AirPods were a great product. They've been just not innovating at all. So this is cool.
That makes sense. Yeah, I'm probably gonna for the like new MacBook. I'm kind of just waiting with you, I guess. It's like,
well, you got one newer than mine, don't you?
I do. And I think I paid $3,800 for mine, but I didn't like fully spec it.
Do you have a 14 or a 16?
14.
Okay. So I have a 16-inch.
Because mine is I did like the 64 gigabytes of RAM, M2 Max,
Same.
14-inch.
Okay, so I have the M1 Max.
That makes sense.
Which is still good. It's just like I don't know, it's getting bogged down a little bit. So
And
we'll
we're
see.
so far ahead.
Premiere
of
Pro,
that
it's
shit.
usually every video I edit, it's 1 to 2 crashes or just freezes on me. But I don't know. We'll see. $6,000. We'll see. Yeah, not
Definitely a lot.
my Beyond segment of the week. Charles Leclerc just got married, and the car that he used to drive away from his wedding is the $12 million Ferrari 250 Testarossa. Incredibly baller. The wedding photos look so sick.
Insane.
Yeah. So perks of being a Ferrari driver.
Dude, talk about goals, man. I just want to sit in that car.
Very cool. Yeah, to be able to drive that's pretty crazy. They had a cool like wedding video they filmed for it too. That was pretty baller. So
That's crazy.
that was
That's
cool.
Great.
That was cool. Something I saw this week that I was like, oh, good for him.
Yeah.
I think there was 33 of them made, if I'm not mistaken. I thought I heard. So
That sounds right, though.
Pretty cool.
Super limited. Cool ass car.
all right. Thanks for listening. Good week. Longer episode. You're welcome.
Yes.
Tap in on the Discord. We'll catch you next week.
Thank you. Peace out.
Peace.